Hey guys, how are you doing today? It's Red Orca, bringing you a Halo Wars video. This one is a 3v3 on Fort Deen. I realize I haven't posted in a while, actually 3 weeks if I look at my last video, and the reason is that I went out of town for a family event, and then when I came back I was really busy with my job, so I haven't been on as much as I like. I have been on, but I haven't really recorded anything, so, well, this is one of the exceptions. This is actually a custom game that was late at night, which is why the custom. Like, we were searching, we couldn't find anybody, and then Demonbut invited us, and we played, I think, 3. So it was pretty fun. I definitely appreciate when I get invited to customs. I know, unfortunately, usually I get hit with invites right when I'm about to go off and go to bed, but otherwise, if I'm not about to sleep, I'm definitely usually down for customs, be they try hard like this one here, or random all, even if it means I'm on the team with 3 Prophets. So it definitely sounds like I missed a lot while I was gone. Like, for example, KP Layouts is recording videos again. I know he took a bit of a hiatus after spring with like a couple videos here and there, but now he's got quite a bit up already of new content, including one against Metalloid, so you should go check it out if you haven't already noticed that he's back. And it sounds like he's also going to be recording some Halo 5 videos, which, while he's going to be, I don't know if I will, just because I haven't 100% made up my mind if I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to wait and see how it looks. I mean, I realize they had a beta and everything, but I've bought way too many big releases right when they came out this year and last year just to have them not really be what I was looking for. Actually, it started last year with Titanfall, which is why I got the one, and yeah, let's not talk about Titanfall. So I guess I'm gonna wait and watch those videos and his and other people's and just see what opinions are. Like, I don't know. It's just, I think I've been burned too much by video game companies this year. But back to this game. As you can see, I'm playing Arbiter, which is not a role I'm usually playing unless it's in random all customs. Just because, well, for example, Nick is a much better Arbiter than me, so we're better off when he does it when I'm in threes. And yeah. Also, I'm playing with my teammates are Brutes, Banshees, and Anders Hogs, and they played their roles. So Brutes, Banshees is Brutes, Anders Hogs is Anders, leaving the Arbiter to me. The other team is SamtheBold as Brute, Demonbut as Anders, and OGBenLadenOG as Arbiter. So right now, Sam is on offense, and Brute on my team, it's going to be so weird calling them Brute and Anders, but they're also, Anders is helping me on defense right now, the usual thing to do on 14 against a Brute, you know, double defense. I mean, that's one of the things you can do, but that's what we chose to do. Right now, Brute is on offense, he's actually hitting Teal's base, that's their Brute. Just letting you know that because I haven't really gone over there and looked at it. I was kind of nervous about playing RB here, so I didn't look around with my camera as much as I should. I often don't, but it's kind of worse in this game, so apologies in advance for that. But I'm going to try to build some suicide grunts and try to put them into his back while, like I said, while the hogs shoot him. Right now he's not really doing any base damage to me, but he is still doing his job because he's leading me around on a wild goose chase as well as Anders. Whereas my teammate is doing some base damage to them, so there is that, which is, I mean, definitely that's 2 different ways you can play Chieftain. They're both doing their job, but he's realized that I'm probably building Stewie, so he's going to have us chase him, try to vortex my teammate a little, and maybe try to damage our Brute. Just because, well, if they leave him untouched, he can get air way faster than Sam can, putting them at a definite disadvantage. Air War, a lot of people really underestimate how important it is, so he's not going to want to do that. Before anybody calls me out for that pad not being built, it is intentional that I'm leaving that spot bare. So that was not an accident, that was on purpose. So I'm just heading off the comments now before I get them in the chat. And if I haven't already mentioned, along with probably everyone else in this game, that I love suicide grunts and how well they work, yeah, they're fantastic. So I'm going to try to feed these 3 grunts to Sam, but he's going to get away. I'm going to absolutely fail at grunting him. Woo! But it is what it is. Right now, my teammate, Brute, he is already on. banshees, so definite benefit there, and I'm trying to get vampires as soon as I possibly can. Like, just right now you'll notice that my brute teammate, he's over on the Arbiter's base actually, and Anders is over here. Demonbut is over here being kind of annoying, and their Arbiter is on offense also, so well, I kind of thought I wanted Fiendish, I really think, and that it would be better to have vampires at this point, and also that's what my teammate was indicating, just because their Arbiter's over here raging Banshees down, trying to rage down his pads. So I'm going to go try and defend that, just because we, again, need our Brute to win Air War. So, also, this is kind of a nerdy side note. I love being the Red Covenant. Well, just because Red Orca, right? But that's just me. I like it better when the Arbiter is the Black Covenant, but usually I'm not Arbiter, and in this case it would have been beneficial, but whatever. I'm really hoping that for the new Halo Wars, I haven't actually heard anything. I've been trying to watch people's videos, so I only have the information that other people are posting on YouTube. That I figure it should be since it's 7 years later, but I'm hoping the pathing is a lot better for units. But I realize some of that is my error, but it would be nice if you tell something to go somewhere it doesn't, go the dumbest way. Right now, okay, so the Arbiter gets away. Anders has an Expo, which is definitely important, and both the Anderses are on Goss, so this could get a little interesting. Right now, Brute, he's doing a good job keeping Demonbut's Expos down. You'll notice over there that empty spot with the black spots over it, those are just Banshees. Just sitting on top of those, so so far so good. Now, notice that Blue is definitely also on Banshees, and right now Black has some of his Banshees on offense, and the other ones are defending. I need to get my Vamps over there, not where they are, so they can be more useful. And then Anders is going to catch some of them and definitely pick off some of his numbers, putting us in, an air advantage there. So right now we have more Banshees than they do, so definitely what we want to have happen. Although he still has quite a few. So they're going to try to kill his Expo just because Brute's been doing such a good job keeping theirs down. So they're going to try to take that out. They don't, and their Arbiter gets away, but right now their Anders is going to go ahead and put those two Expos up at the same time with hopes of, pretty close to the same time, with hopes of getting one of them to stay, just because for UNSC really is a mirror match like this. Not only does air control matter a lot, but hog numbers too, which is going to come down to who has more bases, just so you can keep replacing them when they get damaged. Now, since we have air lead, I'm going to go ahead and tech my Arbiter just because it's definitely going to be important with Goss, and possibly should have done it before now, but I was just trying to get vampires out as much as possible, so I guess it's off on the question of how do you spend your money. But right now, Brute has dropped one of those Expos and is over there in the process of taking the other one out, putting us in a good spot. Their Brute is still alive, so some of those Banshees are coming there and help me trying to kill him. And while they do this, they have the pretty good idea they're going to have their Hogs and their Arbiter come over to our Anders Expo while I'm over here. So I'm going to take off and let Brute finish off that Chieftain with his Banshees. He should be able to. That's the blackest health Chieftain I've ever seen. Well, pretty close. I've actually seen a black health Chieftain many times, but you know what I mean. It's an expression. So try to get over here and help out as quickly as possible. I can hear the fun noise of D-bomb falling, so I know I'm not going to be able to do much when I get over here. And there it is. So, come around back where their Arbiter is. And my teammate is doing a good job holding him off, okay. And Anders manages to kill him. Oh, nope, never mind. I spoke too soon. I thought he did. That's what I get for watching this and reviewing it. But that Arbiter gets away with no health. But the base is saved. Their Brute has switched to vampires because, like I said, we had air control. So I need to go in and help, so he doesn't lose all of his, because then all the previous engagements will have been for naught, and all the banshees he killed. So Anders is going to go in and help as well. And this base is definitely going to die, and Brute is going to keep most of those banshees, although they are a little unhealthy. So okay, that cryo brings up the point that I'm definitely wondering if they're going to keep leader powers in the new game. Like, I know a lot of people are talking about how they would love it if 343 would talk to existing players and get what they want. But the thing is, I mean, that would depend on if they're actually doing like a similar game. Like, if it ends up being completely different, who even knows? But right now, their Anders has 2 bases, ours has 3. We're definitely in a good spot. And here comes their RB, and he's by himself without hogs, so we should be able to kill him. Just because late game you definitely want your, as I've said before, and as many other people have said before, you want your Arbiter and your hogs together. So there's a shining example of that. Or I've been in many games myself where it's like, oh, I'm by myself. Ah, crud. So I know I've done it too. So, but we're going to go ahead and push up on Sam's base and try to put him really behind, since the Anders is already behind on one base, and with the their Arbiter not having any air, as far as I've seen, it makes more sense for us to hit the Brute in this case, since Arbiter can just be clicked if we like strip him. So and yes, I am trying to rage pads down without spiteful. So this is why you don't do that. We're talking about examples of things not to do. What I'm doing right here, don't do that. Because you'll notice how quickly I got very, very broke. Like, a second tech Arbiter raging down a base really needs to be done with a spiteful Arbiter. So, like, full tech too. But I managed to get that pad, and I'm going to go ahead and leave. So, and right now my teammates are busy over there stopping Demonbut's Expo again. You'll notice that there's definitely a large mass of yellow hogs there, though, so I'm going to run down towards my teammate. But it doesn't look like he followed, so... But right now, like I've said before, we're in a pretty good spot, like actually a very good spot, just because our Anders has bases. Theirs at last check doesn't. We have air lead. We still are able to have banshees, so it's good right there. But since it's going kind of a later game now, at 15 minutes, our Brute is going to go ahead and try to expo, just so he can definitely his pump going, then he'll also be able to shield, which is so useful against Goss. You'll notice they're over there trying to hit my teammate's base, and I'm going to go help now once I get a little bit more of that heal, since the other Arbiter is, in fact, back out and is part of the fight. They do manage to kill his base, and you'll notice we all start heading this way. It's because they ended up not sticking around on our side of the map. And yeah, I died because I was, like, my hog. Anders was there, but he was also off to the side, and I kind of just took off those Demonbut's hogs by myself and got myself killed. But at least I managed to take a bunch of them with me. But don't know. Someone probably who was better at raging probably could have taken more of them, but it is what it is. So. So my teammate, my teammate Brute, has switched into vampires as well, just because, as you notice how many before when he had those banshees, how many vampires Sam had, he had to switch as well. So we have us having two populations and him only having the one. We're going to be able to win air war here, although just mostly making sure that they're actually shooting him down and not just kind of sitting there. But his teammates' hogs are under, which does put him at a bit of an advantage because, you know, Goss is anti-air and all. But Anders is coming in, so, and I've got my Arbiter back out, so I'm going to be going in as well to help. Well, besides running into walls, I'm going to be going in to help. And as you see, Anders is right there going in. So, did lose quite a bit of vampires there, but we still won that. So, came out of that ahead. Their Arbiter does have another base, as you can see, but it's not really a concern, just because we've double based as well, and Anders has 3, so we're concerned about their Anders' base. So we're gonna go ahead and take that out. Well, and the other one, because as you see, he actually did have a triple there for a while. No, just a little bit. So after taking those two out, we're going to go as a group to the other side. Just try to end this game since we definitely have the upper hand now. They definitely had a good push on our side when they came over and forced the engagement where our air was over their hogs, but as it is, we're in a very good spot now. Sam does have a full pop of banshees. Excuse me, vampires. I'm clearly tired. But okay, Sam has a full pop of vampires, but so does Brute, and I have like 7 of them, but still, this game's over. So, like I said, please give me your opinions of Halo 5 in the comments. Maybe I'll see if I get it. And thanks for watching my Halo Wars video.